your favorite architects in Australia right now?
Um, Favorite architect? Wow. Okay, let me do this. God, now I just want to list a whole lot of architects. But okay, Sydney. Obviously, the Godfathers are really good, like Glenn Murcutt, Peter Stutchbury, Richard Leplastrier. I would recommend every person to look up their work if they're not familiar with their work. Amongst the young people, I would say Anthony Parsons. He literally won all the awards at this year's state award ceremony, and the national award ceremony I think is coming up soon. So I really hope he wins that. Um, in Melbourne, I guess this is kind of an obvious choice, but I would say Studio Bright.
Okay.
They do really expensive work. It's kind of a no budget project for them, like every project, and the details are just like amazing.
Okay.
So I would recommend Studio Bright, and I quite like Kennedy Nolan as well.
Okay.
So I quite like the director of the firm, Rachel Nolan. She dresses really colorfully. She travels the world, and I feel like she has this really whimsical personality, and all that comes out in their work as well. Their work is really colorful, really fun, really nice. Brisbane, I love Vokes and Peters.
Okay.
Again, an amazing practice, big advocates for the profession, really good mentors to a lot of people in the state of Queensland. They also have published a few small books, which are also available on their website. I think some of their short essays are available to read on their website, so I would highly recommend that people read those essays. It's about the Australian context, and it has, I think there are a few essays about their travel to Europe, not India, but Europe and a few other places.
Okay.
So yeah, Vokes and Peters. Perth, there's this architect, Joshua Duncan, who's again really young. He's been doing some really, really good work out
Okay.
of the land over there. Um, Northern Territory, which is like the center, the desert region of Australia. There are actually, I would call them acquaintances because I was introduced to them through a friend.
Okay.
They are called the Grand Section.
Okay.
They do some really creative work, and it's more research based, their work in Australia. It's more about it. They work a lot with like Glenn Murcutt's philosophy of touching the earth lightly, and how you've got to preserve nature around you and how nature is equally important. So yeah, that's my list of Australian architects.